fifth grade. It's 8 days. 8 days left of school. Can you believe that? Look at our calendar. We are knocking out those days, and you guys are almost done with fifth grade. That is 8 days left. You're probably wondering, why is Mrs. Lawler wearing her mask when she's inside? Well, because today on your activities, I'm asking you to snap a picture of you in your quarantine mask. So, some of you have seen, some of you haven't seen me like this, but today I'd like to see all of you snap a picture and attach it to our Blooms album of us being in our quarantine masks. So today is Masks On. Let's see what you looked like over this time frame when you went out or didn't go out or rode in the car, or if you had to go to the store with your parents. I'd like to see what your mask looks like. So today is Masks On. We are at 8 days left of school. So I'm going to go over some things about today and this next week. So stay tuned. Okay, so just so you know, there's a couple of announcements in your new packet that I'm sending home today when you guys come to pick it up. This is school stuff, so make sure your parents get a hold of that, okay? And then you're going to have your new packet that has the lesson plans for the week. So every day has something new. We have a couple assignments to do, but they should be fun ones. We also have some extra activities and extra notes on there you're going to want to take a look at. We do have a spiritual gifts Bible packet we're doing. So this week we're going to be going over spiritual gifts, okay, and how everybody has one. You do have a language writing reading packet, but don't freak out and think it's all terrible, okay? It's really not. It's fun language, Mad Lib. It's a fun color in sheet, and you will have an online writing prompt to take care of as well, which will come in a link. Now, the link is going to be on Blooms every day, and you're going to be able to just click off of Blooms on it, and it is going to be the link under your name. So I know this sounds weird and you're like, what, huh? Well, it's because we didn't set up what they call a Google Classroom with everybody's email addresses, but I wanted you guys to be able to do these fun little prompts where you type in and you're practicing your typing. So what I did was I made a link for every single person with every person's name. That way, when you guys click on, you can go to the first slide, read the directions on the left, click on the slide number 2, and it will show up on the screen, and then you can type in your answers. That way, every time you go back to your same link, you will be able to modify each slide as you do one every single day. So it should be a fun little way for you guys to practice your typing, practice your sentence structure while you're typing, because you guys have been giving me a lot of typing, but I want you to practice your sentence structure, your punctuation, your grammar when you're typing. So this is not text messaging, okay? This is, let's give Mrs. Lawler some complete sentences, and it's fun little questions for you guys to fill out. You only need, 3 to 5 sentences, probably prefer more like 4 to 5 sentences, but it's just a quick little reading or writing prompt. Also, you do have an envelope with a little note, and inside that note is someone's name. I'm not going to show you who this one is. Okay, and this is a way that you are going to touch base with one of your classmates. The name is already in it. I want you guys to take this seriously and don't leave anybody out. How awful would it be if everyone got one except for one because somebody didn't want to show their kindness to their classmate, okay? This is something that you're going to do, I think next Tuesday, and you'll read the directions in your lesson plan, and if you have questions, let me know. But this is just a way for us to cherish the ones that were in our class, give them some encouragement of how amazing you think they are and what they bring to our class, and wish them well through their summer. So write a little note in there, and then you're going to put it in the envelope with their name on it in the middle like we were going to address it. You can put your address right here, and then I will fill in their address and mail it to them for you guys, okay? So you're going to turn this in next Thursday at our last day of school. one day we'll also be presenting our Mad Libs. So when you do the Mad Lib, don't cheat. Don't read the story. Come on, do it right, okay? Don't cheat. Fold the paper, fill out the information, the verbs, the nouns, the subjects, all those kinds of things, okay, the adjectives, and then flip it back open, fill it in the blanks, okay, and then read the story. Let's be creative and fun. Make sure we're appropriate as well, but don't cheat. Don't read the story and try to figure out a story. Remember, Mad Libs are fun when they are the craziest things and what they sound like, because we just come up with these things out of our head and then we fit them into a story. So that's going to be another fun way for us to practice our parts of speech. Okay, then another fun activity we're going to do is Pizza Parlor Plan. This is all about math. So it goes over area, perimeter, adding, subtracting of decimals. So this is going to be a fun little activity for you guys to do this week. That does include math, but it should be fun, and get creative with it, okay? Pizza Parlor Plan would be a fun activity, being that we can't go to a pizza parlor right now. We can't go to any restaurant right now. So I thought, how fun would it be to be our own restaurant in our own home? And hey, you might even get mom creative enough to maybe make some of that pizza that's going to go on your menu this week. So take a look at that. Show mom, see if she's going to go to the grocery store this week, and maybe you guys can actually make some pizza this week along with your Pizza Parlor math plan. Or you could just order some, right? You could still play along with it, but it might be fun. I just thought that because we're not going to restaurants, let's bring the restaurant into our house. So have fun with it. Okay, on our Zooms, we will be doing some fun activities, so make sure you're looking at your lesson plan because it does tell you those. And yes, one will be some bringing in the summer bingo. So I did send that home as well. Another fun activity I did for you guys to do at the end of like next week, like Tuesday, I think Tuesday and Wednesday, is a teacher report card. Yes, you are going to be giving me a grade. Now, this has some commental things. It has some information for me, but you know what? Make sure that even if you want to tell me something you didn't like about our class, or how I handled something, or what I did in class, please do it kindly. Be really nice to Mrs. Lawler. Make sure you're being respectful and kind in the way that you present it, because definitely I want to know about it. I just want you to tell me in a nice, respectful manner as well. Okay? So, but it's also fun. It just has a few ways of, you know, how I act, and, you know, just a little fun activity for you guys to do next week. So really, that's it for your packet. So we have a few assignments each day. You'll see where the Zooms are. I believe we're doing a Zoom tomorrow, Tuesday at 11, and then back on Friday at 11. And next week will be Tuesday and Wednesday will be our last one. So you're going to make sure you join us for that one for sure, because this Friday, you guys are going to be doing 2 voting online things for me. One, you're going to be voting on our class awards. This is something I normally do every day on the last day of school, but since we won't be with each other, we're going to go ahead and vote ahead of time. I'm going to prepare those awards, and we're going to present them to you on Wednesday's last Zoom, and then I will put them in an envelope, and you'll be able to get those on Thursday when you guys pick them up the last day of school. We also have another fun online thing, which is most likely to. And so you guys are going to fill out what you think one person of each of the most likely twos from our class will most likely be to. So it will be a fun little activity, and we will share those also on Wednesday.